my dears, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and I put out beauty related videos on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Usually Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, but I figured since I unboxed or unbagged my Ipsy bag on Friday, I would do sort of a try on or follow up on Monday. I do have sort of a mini review or opinions on some of these products. I feel like these are products that I kind of already have like opinions on as far as like lipsticks and eyeliners, and it's one of those things where you just know, right? Like you use products for so long and you know what you like and what you don't like. So I'm just gonna quit this babbling and let's just get right into this. Yes, the first thing I want to talk about is the Real Chemistry Fresh Start Foaming Cleanser, and obviously this is a sample size. I did see that the full size retails for $24, which isn't so bad, but it is kind of out of my price budget, so I'll tell you right now, this won't be something that I'll ever purchase in the full size. As far as the cleanser goes, I really like it. It does claim to be, you know, hydrating and conditioning, and it's supposed to leave your skin like smooth and soft, but I didn't quite feel that. I will say it does foam up really nicely. It leaves your skin feeling really clean and sort of makeup free, and I like that in my cleansers. This also has the most amazing smell. It smells like the Clinique like counter at the mall, like no joke. I know that I'll get maybe like another week or two's worth of use of this, so overall not terrible, and I think that's long enough for you to either see a difference in your face or, you know, not. But yeah, great. Absolutely love it. I also want to mention that Ipsy sent me 4 full-size products, and I think that that's like amazing. Like they've really stepped up their game in my opinion. I've watched unbaggings for years. I just recently decided to start a subscription thanks to my friend Anna. I feel like every month since I've gotten it, for me, it's just gotten a little bit better and better. Anyway, on to the rest of the products. The first thing I want to talk about is the Luna by Luna eyeshadow. This does retail for about $13 or $14. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll have all the information on these things down below. It is a full-size eyeshadow, which is wonderful, and it is in the shade Juliet, which is this beautiful like rose gold, like pinky shade, or champagne pink or whatever. I tried a dried brush, didn't quite work. I tried a wet brush, worked a little bit. I tried applying it with my finger. It wasn't as opaque as I wanted it to be, and then I finally just went in and sprayed my finger with some setting spray and then applied this eyeshadow, and it finally looked as beautiful as you could see right now. It looks stunning on the eyes, you know, but it required a little too much work for me, even though I could just spray my finger now. And some of you did mention I should use this as a highlighter. I did put a little bit of this on top of the other highlighter I received, and it looks pretty. Like it's not as light. It is a little too pink in my opinion, but it's still really pretty. The next product I want to talk about is my favorite product in the entire bag, because I am very picky when it comes to these things, and they quite nailed it. And it is the CIATE London Fierce Flicks. Yeah, Fierce Flicks eyeliner. And like I said, I'm very picky with eyeliner because I need something that's saturated, I need something that's waterproof, long lasting obviously, and something that's just going to glide on across the eye without any tugging. This is definitely something that's kept up with my watery eyes. It doesn't smudge, it's on all day long, it doesn't crack or bleed on application, which is Felt tip is always saturated in product. Like it hasn't dried out on me like while applying at all. For this, the only other eyeliner that did that for me was the Essence Superfine eyeliner, and price difference is huge. Like this little guy is like $3-ish, and this thing is 19 bucks. So thanks Ipsy for sending me a $19 eyeliner, because I do like it. The next product I got is the City Color Contour Palette. Now this was my least favorite product in the bag, only because of the colors. Like these colors just don't suit me as well as I thought they were going to. The contour shade, as you will see in my demo, is a little bit too dark for my liking. I'm kind of on the pale side for a Latina, so I tend to literally just use like bronzers because I don't really contour ever. So I gave it a shot today, and for me it just looked way too dark. And I mean, it blends out really well, so I like that about the formula. But as far as this as a contour shade, it just won't do it for me. The bronzer is all right. It looks a little bit orangey on me in my opinion. You know, it's not going to be something that I'll pick up at all, to be honest. Again, it blends out really, really nicely. It's just not my favorite color. And then the highlighter is just way too white for me, like, and that's weird because I am pretty like light right now, but the highlighter is really pretty. It's very, very like strong in color, but it does have little teeny tiny like specks of glitter, so it does accentuate sort of my like bumps or whatever. Like I said, this was probably my least favorite product, but if they were in different shades, it might have worked out like fantastic because the formula in this is very, very good. And the last thing I want to talk about is the So Susan Cosmetics Liquid Matte lipstick in the shade Pumpkin. They nailed it for me in this color because there was another color available for this lipstick, and this is just me. About this formula, at first I didn't quite like it, and I think it's because I didn't let it dry all the way before like pressing my lips together, and so I felt a stickiness like pretty much all day, but it wasn't like all over my lips. It was just basically on like the top part of my lips. So when I really like pressed my lips together, I felt the stickiness, or like when I kissed my husband, I felt the stickiness. So I didn't like that, and I thought that this wasn't going to work for me. But of course, I kept trying it, and what I did for today was I completely let it dry. Like, I just kind of sat like that for like 5 minutes just to make sure it was completely dry, and it doesn't feel over drying on my lips, and I'm very, very picky about liquid lipsticks. I prefer a bullet all the way regular lipstick in my opinion, but this isn't so bad. It is a transfer proof lipstick, which is nice. Towards like the very, very end of the day, we're talking like 7 hours wear time here, I did feel the drying crusty lips, and so I removed it, or I should say tried to remove it, because it was so difficult to remove. I had to use straight up olive oil just to get this little guy off, and I like that, you know, you don't ever have to touch up your lipstick, but at the same time, like, too difficult, you know, I don't know about that. So like I said, everything in my bag was phenomenal because most of it was full size. Besides the contouring palette not being my color, I think Ipsy's really like outdone themselves as far as, you know, my profile. I will say that next month I will not have an Ipsy bag. I'm going to sort of skip every other month, only because I've got so much makeup in my life right now, and I'm also working on a project pan, so it didn't make any sense to just continue to get more and more products when you're trying to get rid of stuff. I mean, maybe that's just me. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread my love for makeup, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye-bye.